Idiots need experts. Experts don't need idiots. We need experts to help us idiots. To give us idiots expert running advice. Experts to help the idiots. Hey!
Tough Mudder Ben. What recovery tricks stop everything hurting the next day?
Recovery rituals that you swear by?
I use my sauna a lot. I built a little sauna for myself in a brick shed in the garden. I use that a lot. So in terms of swear by, I've got some 2XU recovery leggings that are super compression. And they turn me, like, if I've had a heavy leg day in the gym and, you can't get upstairs, you can't sit on the toilet, those sort of DOMs, which after an ultra is the same. These leggings, you put them on and it's like you've just put on a new pair of legs. You're suddenly bouncing around. Nothing hurts anymore. Incredible things. Just look like normal black leggings. Like they're honestly, they're fantastic things. I've been to the shops in them and all sorts. Pair of shorts over the top for modesty, but leggings, Crocs, I'm away. There's an image, isn't it? Black leggings, Crocs, just a pot noodle.
Sammy, the elite pathfinder. What recovery work do runners often skip but really need?
Recovery runs. To see if I've done a hard session the day before or whatever, and I'm not stiff. If I just get out 20 minutes, half an hour, nice and steady, then that's me. I'm set up for just to get the blood flowing and through it, and I normally don't have much problems after that day. Whereas if I didn't, I'd be stiff and sore all day.
Ashley, MS Runs the US creator. What recovery tips help you stay consistent?
What's your recovery tools that you swear by?
I have the best one. Are you guys ready? It's a nap. Just go take a nap. There is nothing better than finishing a long run. And you don't even have to shower yet. Just like fresh sheets, put on some sweatpants, crawl under the covers. Oh, it's so good. It's the best. That's for recovery. You can shower afterwards. I do have a post-workout recovery shake routine where I make sure that I get carbohydrates and protein within 30 minutes of every hard effort, and then I nap. And if there's space, definitely burger and fries before the nap too.
Nick, the running coach. What recovery tips and tricks actually keep runners moving?
Any recovery rituals you swear by?
Not particularly, because I think it does depend on what is sore at the time. I guess I do have some common things that are problematic for me in terms of my lower calf, my calf muscles particularly can be quite problematic after a very fast run. So I do really I have these calf sleeves that have got ice packs built within them. So I am a big fan of those. So those live in my freezer. And if I've done a really fast session or, I have done a big event, then I will try and use those iced compression sleeves to try and get a bit of extra recovery into those problem areas. But very much I take it on what bits of me are sore after that particular session, and then I'll just adapt my recovery, my either my massage or maybe a bit of foam rolling, things like that if I can tolerate it. But I'm not super rigid on my recovery, which is interesting actually, because I'm pretty rigid about a lot of stuff in my training. But my recovery, apart from food, that I would say is like the thing I do not negotiate on, again, is eating when I've done my training run. Refuel, I think that is critical.
And you do wash your calf sleeves before you put them in the freezer, I presume?
Yes, for the purposes of the podcast.
You don't just take them off and put them straight in after?
No. Who would do that?
Alex, 300-mile ultra runner. What recovery habits matter after extreme miles?
How do you recover after a huge effort, physically and mentally? So you finish a run, recovery, mentally and physically, how do you do it?
Recovery is just, you eat like a horse, don't you? But I find the first 20 hours, maybe not, but there's comes a point where suddenly you're just ravenous and you're just trying to eat everything. So I allow myself some junk because, why not? You've earned it. But I try and make sure I am getting in lots of collagen and proteins as much as I can as well. If it's, I mean, this one I haven't done anything yet because my swelling in my ankles has only just gone down enough that I can walk around. But really, after about 3 to 4 days, I'd like to do a light kind of recovery run, and that may look like a walk run, but just something to get the legs moving again. I find mentally probably is the kicker. I find the low that follows. If you work in like an office type environment or whatever, you go in and everyone's like, "Oh, wow, you did this thing." Like, yeah, I did. And then like 2 hours later, it's just life's going on. And but to you, that thing was huge. You know, and it's been like 6 months of your life training up to it, and you did it. And you know, for me, it's all about. I don't know why I tend to drop down. I tend to go quite dark after a big event. So I've got like a big medal rack where, because I'm OCD, everything's hung by year and in order. I've got a few sort of mementos in my front room, like my Grand Slam buckles and things. And then I put my 100-mile t-shirts up in here. And they can be a real double-edged sword because, you know, post-event, I look at them and I'm just like, and they make you special, mate. I mean, what difference does it bloody make? You know, and I give myself a real hard time. But I recognize it now. So I just kind of like, okay, we're doing that, aren't we? I just know it's just a period that's going to pass. But I find I probably talk to people more than I normally do. I'm quite reclusive outside of work. So, but in these times, I will be messaging people more, you know, just chatting, making more time to talk to family, talk to friends maybe I haven't spoke to in a while. And it's good to do that, but it's also part of the distraction technique, you know, and just keeping my brain active and busy. I find having something in the diary kind of helps. That can go the other way too. You know, this year I did 600 milers. It's just too much. The year before I did 5. You know, it's just constant bang, bang, bang. But part of that is, I was doing the Grand Slams and different bits. But part of that is because I know if I don't have something in the diary, I do drop, you know. Whereas if I'm hitting that post-event blues, I go, oh, but I've got this on horizon, so I need to sort my stuff out, get ready, and go do that. And whatever I'm beating myself up about, it did say about the event, which I didn't think went so well. I go, well, I can rectify it at this next one. I can change this story into something positive.
Derek, the corn on the cob ultra runner. What recovery tricks do you have?
Are there any specific recovery tools or rituals you swear by? So you mentioned the compression boots. Is there anything else that is a part of what you would typically recommend?
Yes, I like the roller. I have a roller, kind of looks like a rolling pin, and I'll just lay on my back and just run that thing up and down each hamstring, and man, it's heavenly. It like hurts, but it like is that good hurt, like, oh. So I love doing that one, and yeah, those are the 2 ones. Stretch a little bit. I probably don't stretch as much as I should, but I try to get it in where I can. So maybe 10 to 15 minutes or so, or maybe 5 minutes at a time, a few times throughout the day. But yeah, focusing on the leg muscles, just trying to stay as loose as you can.
Joe, the Greek ultra runner. What recovery habits help you bounce back?
So, any recovery rituals that you swear by? Any like things that every time you finish it, this is the one thing you'll do? Is it sitting down, having a glass of wine and thinking about it, reminiscing? What's that one thing
You
do?
mean after the race? What am I doing? I'm trying to drink a lot of water. I'm trying. I know that it's hard, but I'm trying to do that. And then because we are so dehydrated, and the first thing that our body needs, or he wants, needs, it's hydration. You have to hydrate your body to the fullest. So the good thing is that after pentathlon, we can go to the medical tent And we can have also an IVF with water. Yes, just directly then. And this is so helpful. And of course, legal, eh?
Of course. All legal, Joe. We're legal in this show. Everything is above board.
No, because people, some people do not know. So I have to mention that and be very, so we have this thing, go to the medical tent and have this treatment, which is very helpful. Very helpful.
Brilliant.
Jerry, the Irish coastal runner. What simple recovery tricks make the biggest difference?
How do you recover from a huge effort? And it can be mentally or it can be physically. How do you recover?
I rest. No athlete likes to. You just have to rest for a few days. I'm now actually. I've taken to. I go to Ard's leisure centre now, and I've started tackling the plunge pool, the cold plunge pool. And that does help with injuries or with pains and that. I make sure I have my rest days. In between. I think more than anything, really, I think there's no other. Just to take a break and take it slower the next day. Don't be too. I'm not too ambitious. I try to achieve things, but I'm not too over ambitious.
Rest, leggings, food, naps, recovery runs. A full pick and mix of ideas. Next week, our experts share their running soundtrack.